Doing own voice over soft music. Jungkook was a man without any mercy inside the public washroom of the shopping mall just because he stared at his princess and made her uncomfortable. How dare you stare at my girl with those eyes, sir? I'm sorry, I wasn't knowing that she is yours. But you did a mistake. You should get your for making my princess uncomfortable. Saying this, he pointed on him and Jungkook walked out of the washroom, wiping his hand with tissue. Clean it, he coldly said to his men and left to his princess and mom. Jungkook was lovingly staring at his girl, his princess, to be more specific, his adopted sister Ryan, who was happily shopping with his mom. Baby, this one will good on you. Try it, but mom, that will be a bit tight for me. Come on, baby, we are gonna attend a party, so you have to be beautiful. I know my daughter is beautiful, but I want you to be a bit more like a woman. Ryan and Jungkook were confused by her words. Jungkook stood up from his seat to say no to that dress and approached Ryan and stand very close to her like her back was, and he slowly put his nose in her hair, inhaling her shampoo fragrance. He closed his eyes in satisfaction, but soon Ryan turned around and "Oh, Cookie, what you say, is it good?" Jungkook was so lost in Ryan's eyes that he unknowingly said, "You will look in that." Ryan blushed at his statement, which she herself doesn't know why she blushed, and Jungkook said it because he was unaware of his surrounding and all he could see was only Ryan and that dress, and he imagined her in that dress in front of him in his bedroom all alone. So he said yes. See, Cookie also said it's good. Let's buy it. Okay, mom. Excuse me, please black this one, she said to the saleswoman and headed to the receptionist to pay the dress. Jungkook is a mafia as he is from a mafia family. Wine was adopted when she was just born as Mr. John Jungkook's dad found Wine being in dark alley immediately after she was born. So Jungkook's dad took Wine with him and his wife happily accepted Wine as a daughter because she always wanted a girl child and also she is a kind-hearted woman and Wine name was given by them. Thus Wine grown up in a John's family as one of the John. But what all doesn't know is Jungkook started having a deep feeling for Ryan as they grow up. But later that feeling for him turned into deep love. But Ryan only see him as a brother, and both Jungkook and Ryan know that Ryan is being adopted. Note: she recently graduated. This dress is short too, she said, pulling the hem of the dress down, but it's looking good on me, she again said by turning and twisting herself in front of mirror. Baby, come down, we are getting late. Coming, mom. She took her purse and ran downstairs. We will be there by 8-9. You leave before that. He was talking to the caretaker of his farmhouse through phone, but soon his conversation paused when he saw Wine coming downstairs. Jungkook thought, I want right now. Jungkook was staring at Wine from head to toe and he himself felt getting. Oh God, you are looking much more beautiful than I imagined. Wine blushed. Thank you, mom. Where is dad? He is waiting for us at the venue. Shall we go? Yeah, mom. Cook, come, let's go. Jungkook came to reality. Wine, go and change. You aren't coming with this dress. Wine frowned. But Cookie, why suddenly it doesn't like it? Come on, Cook. You also said that it's good on that day. Jungkook roll eyes, but now I don't like it. Go and change. Jungkook mom angry. Jungkook, you are behaving weird, and she will go in this outfit itself. Saying this, Jungkook's mom grabbed Wine's wrist and head out. Ush. Wine was talking to a guy, more specific Jungkook's business partner, and Jungkook was furiously staring at her and the man. He wasn't liking his girl talking with other men happily, and he can't do anything because his dad has caged him with him as some business partner because Jungkook's dad know that he will ruin Ryan and that guy's moment, which he doesn't want. Dad, leave me. See, Princess is talking with him. I need to separate them. Cook, stop being overprotective towards her. She has her life and also she is safe with him. Jungkook frowned. What do you mean? I'm thinking of arranging Ryan's marriage with him. See, he is a nice guy and also Ryan seems to be happy with him. Then what we want? Jungkook soon remembered the day from the shopping mall when his mom said that she wants Ryan to be like a woman. Jungkook thought that means it was all planned from the beginning. Wine, she also betrayed me. Jungkook's eyes turned dark in anger, thinking how Wine accepted the proposal. But soon Jungkook shrimped. Jungkook thought, you done a very big mistake. You gonna regret it. Jungkook, dad, I need to use washroom. Yeah, go son. Jungkook shrimpingly left the place. Vian surprised. What? Appa Uma arranged a marriage. Vian was shocked after hearing the news as she wasn't aware of it. Yeah, and I like you. You are sweet. So I'm thinking of saying yes to the proposal. What you say, Vian? Vian was deep in thought, so she doesn't know what to say or do in this situation. So she kept silent, looking at her. Jungkook shrimp, let's go and give this to my baby, he said while stirring the juice with a spoon as he mixed something in it. It's okay, take your time. Wine small smile. Yeah, I need to discuss with Appa, Oma, and her sentence got cut. Stop when, ma'am, the drink you ordered. Yeah, thank you. She took the drink and drank it in one go as she was feeling a bit thirsty, without knowing that Jungkook is watching her every move and smiled in victory when she took the glass. Just wait a little, princess. Soon you are gonna be mine. Jack and Wyan were having a sweet, casual, friendly talk, but soon Wyan felt her eyes getting heavy and slowly her eyes started closing as if she is sleepy. You sleepy? Is my talk boring you? No, I'm sorry, I didn't know, but I'm feeling sleepy. Princess Jungkook approached Wyan after noticing Wyan's movement and came to know that the medicine started showing its effect. Oh, Mr. John, they both shook hands as they were business partner. But what Jack didn't notice is Jungkook's stare was him. Yeah, turned to Wyan. Princess, you okay? Cookie, can we go home? I'm feeling sleepy. Jungkook shrimp. Yeah, sure, princess, come. Jungkook took Wyan's hand in his and made her stand up, but as she wasn't stable, so she was about to fall, but Jungkook held her securely before Jack holds her. I will carry you. Jungkook carried Wyan, and Wyan was now a little unconscious, so she leaned on Jungkook's shoulder and closed her eyes, and Jungkook shrimp and turned around to leave without even bidding goodbye with Jack. Mr. John is really rude. He doesn't even treated me properly, even after knowing that we are soon going to be family. Jungkook, Jack sadly said and left to his parents. Jack, you here? Where is my baby? Actually, Mr. John, she left a bit sleepy, so Jungkook said take her home. What? She's sleepy? Is she okay? She hurriedly took Jungkook's dad phone as she didn't bring her phone and called Jungkook. Jungkook was driving with wine on his, as he was occasionally peeking Wine's hair. If he wanted, he can make her sit on the passenger seat, but no, he wanted his princess with him, very close to him. I love you, babe, and soon you are gonna be mine. There was a victory shrimp on his face, but soon his phone rang and he took the call. Jungkook called. Yes, Dad, what happened to Wine? Jungkook signed. Mom, she was a bit sleepy. I think she drank a little, so now I'm taking her to my farmhouse. Okay, me and Appa will come there tomorrow morning with breakfast. And cook asked Mrs. Kim, the caretaker of farmhouse, who is an old lady, to change baby's dress. Jungkook shrim, yeah mom. He cut the call and switched off his phone and threw it somewhere on the back seat of the car. Jungkook shrim, baby, why to tell Ajuma when I am going to do that by myself? Jungkook laid Wine on bed, who was deep in sleep. You are so gorgeous, babe, but you will look more beautiful with my baby in yours. Saying this, Jungkook slowly leaned towards Wine and peeked her forehead. Jungkook was working on his laptop and soon he heard shouting of his mom. You little, where your phone is switched off and where is Vian's phone? Jungkook looked up to see his mom. My phone is switched off and Vian's phone too, and both are in the car. At least you should have informed us about Vian's condition. Your mom was worried. Why you need to worry when my princess is with me? Jungkook's mom and dad signed at their stubborn son. Okay, fine, let's go and give a happy news to Vian. Jungkook frowned. What happy news? Jack accepted to marry Vian. He liked her. Jungkook's eyes turned red. Jungkook anger. No, she will not marry Jack. Jungkook's dad frowned. Come on, Cook, don't be like kids. She has to marry someday. Jungkook rolled eyes. She is mine. Jungkook's dad and mom shocked on hearing their son, but they again asked him because they weren't clear about Jungkook said. Come again, what did you say? What do you mean, Jungkook? Jungkook Shrimmy and Wine are in relationship from a long time. I love her and she too love me. Jungkook mom chuckled. Nice joke, Cook. From when did the Mafia King Jungkook started joking? Jungkook rolled eyes. I'm not joking. I even proposed her yesterday for marriage and she agreed it. And Jungkook shrimp grow more wider. And she is now completely mine. We both yesterday had a what? I know you both won't believe me. Come, let me show you. Saying this, he took his parents' hand, and both of them were numb after hearing a shocking news and just followed Jungkook like a puppet. Jungkook opened the door of his bedroom and what they saw made both Jungkook's mom and dad face red in embarrassment because Vine was lying on the bed, sleeping peacefully with a blanket covering her, and her dress and all lying on the floor and now they realized Jungkook wasn't joking. Ush, let's talk downstairs. Saying this, both Jungkook's mom and dad left, and Jungkook shrimmingly approached Wyan and sat next to her on the bed. Soon you are going to be Mrs. John Jungkook Wyan. From Mrs. John Wyan, Jungkook peeked her forehead lovingly and left the room and closed the door carefully so as not to wake Wyan. Okay, fine, we agree with you. But why you both hide it from us? Wine was not ready. She was just afraid to tell it to you both. We never said no to any of our wish. But it's okay. You know, honey, I was always sad by thinking that wine will leave us some. But now I am a little relaxed by thinking that both my maybes will be in front of me. Yeah, I too agree with you, dear. I too was sad, but now I am okay and happy as long as my family is happy. Everyone accepted the proposal of Jungkook and Wine because if their kids are happy, then of course mom and dad will be happy. But what they didn't notice is Jungkook was shrimming all the time. Wine slowly opened her eyes and grabbed her hair. My head. I remember I didn't drink. Then why I am having headache? Soon she felt cold breeze hitting her. So she looked at herself just to scream and sit straight. Oh God, where am I? And where my clothes? Soon she scanned the room. It's our farmhouse and it's Cookie's room. Wait, what I'm doing here? Then she noticed her dress on floor and realization hit her. No, it shouldn't be what I'm thinking. Her eyes started shedding tears because she understood what happened to her. Mary, Mrs. Kim, when did you leave yesterday, ma'am? I left before little master came. Actually, he called me like by 7 in the evening and told me to leave the house. He will arrive by 8 or 9. Oh, that really prepared everything. He literally gone on his dad when it comes to love. What happened, ma'am? You seems to be happy. And where is Wine, baby? I didn't see her for a long time. Jungkook mom smiled. She is here too. And marry a happy news. Jungkook and Wine are going to marry soon. It's a very good news. And Wine is here. That's why you're preparing Wine's favorite food. Jungkook's mom nodded her head, and soon both got worried when they heard loud scream of Wine. Jungkook mom worried, my baby, did anyone attack? Oh no, she thought that might be enemy attack, so she ran to Jungkook's room. She and Mary opened the door just to see Wyan crying. Baby, why are you crying? She approached Wyan and sat next to her, and Mary's cheek got red after seeing Wyan's situation. Mom, she looked up just to see her mom, and now she got more scared. What if they kick her out? But then she saw Ajuma with a teasing smile, and thus she pulled the blanket more to cover herself and hold the blanket tightly by her left hand where Jungkook's mom noticed a ring. Jungkook mom smiled. Mary, will you go and look after the dish on stove? Yes, ma'am, she left. Why are you crying? Is it paining anywhere, mom? But Wyan was confused at why her mom is not angry on her. You hide such a big thing from mama. Mama is mad at you. Mom, it's okay. I understand you. Me and your appa is happy as long as our both baby are happy. And now get ready. We need to eat something healthy. I know that double bunny haven't let you sleep all night. There was a slight shrimp on Jungkook's mom's face, whereas Wine was still in shock without able to digest what just happened with her in just few hours. Mom, where is Cookie? She asked because right now she wanted to talk to him and know what actually happening here. Jungkook mom shrimp missing him. Wine nodded her head and looked down at her. He and Appa went for work and soon Jungkook will be here, so before that get freshen up. Okay, Wyan nodded her head and lastly Jungkook's mom peeked her forehead and left the room. Slowly got up from bed and headed to bedroom. After taking a warm shower, she headed downstairs just to see Mom and Mary talking about something while using phone. Mom both looked up to see one baby come sit and tell which dress you want. Dress? Yes, your wedding dress, Mom. I fine. I will select one for you. You go and have food. Wine sign and left to eat. After having her favorite food made by her mom, made Wine a little relaxed, but still she was deep in thought about what's actually going on. But soon she flinched when someone back hugged her. Jungkook entered the house. He was so happy to see his princess but stopped when he heard, Cook, why are you smiling on your own like a madman? Nothing, mom. Where is Wine? In her room, I don't know. Jungkook's smile vanished away because he wanted Wine in his room. And Cook, I'm going back to house to start your wedding preparation. You and Wine come tomorrow, okay? Jungkook nodded his head and Jungkook's mom left and he headed towards Wine's room. He opened the door and slowly walked in balcony deep in thought. He smiled and slowly approached Wine and back hugged her. Baby, why are you here? You should be in our room. Wine removed Jungkook's hand from her and slowly turned around to face Jungkook. Wine's eyes were showing him how serious Wine was. Jungkook, will you explain what's happened yesterday? Jungkook didn't like Wyan calling him by his name. What? Wyan rolled eyes. Don't play, Jungkook. I clearly know you played all this. What actually happened in party? I clearly remember I didn't drunk. Jungkook signed, fine. I love you from a long time, from childhood, but you never noticed it. You only see me as your brother. Right? Wyan's eyes wide open. When she listened, Jungkook, she never thought that the situation will ever come in her life. Jungkook, what are you saying? Will you let me talk? I love you. And yesterday I came to know that you got arranged with that Jack. So I only thought to make you mine. Mine only. Jungkook pulled Ryan by her elbow towards him with no. And do you know what I just you? And I'm not who will make use of the girls, especially when the girl is my life. I just put sleeping pills in your drink, and then later I just changed your dress, nothing else. I slept in another room. Just to make situation real, I did it all. To make our parents accept us because I thought they will accept our relationship. Accept us, I framed everything, and see, now you are gonna be mine. Wine was shocked after hearing all this. She doesn't know how to react to him. You didn't me. She shuddered. No, I will only you after you gave me permission. Wine signed. Okay, fine. But before doing all this, at least Cook, you should have first asked me. If I would have asked you, you would have said that no, I just see you as my brother and I can't take that. And now you are gonna be my wife, so I want no more talking on this. And if you think that I should feel guilty for what I done, then put it in your mind, Mrs. John. I never gonna regret for what I have done because I did it to get my love. Saying this, Jungkook left the room by harshly closing the door. Vine held her both palms when she noticed a ring on her finger, and a drop of tear left her eyes when she realized that Jungkook has made her wore that when she was asleep yesterday. Both came back home and there was preparation going on for their wedding. Princess, you gonna shift in my room from today, wine wide eyes, but cook, she got cutted off by mom. It's okay, dear, you both are going to marry soon, and it's not like you both haven't together. There was a teasing smile on her face, and Wine got it what she meant. I'm going, I'm tired. To avoid the situation, she lied and head to her room. Oh, you again made my baby tired. You control yourself. She slightly Jungkook's arm. Mom, she too win and Jungkook's mom chuckled and then he head upstairs towards Ryan's room because he know his baby well. Jungkook entered the room and found no one. Then he went to closet to see Ryan changing clothes and soon Ryan screamed after seeing Jungkook through the mirror. But Jungkook shrimped and approached Ryan. Baby, I already saw everything. Ryan rolled her eyes. You rolled your eyes, Ush. You keep on disobeying me. Just wait, babe. After marriage, I will. For all this. Jungkook, please go outside. Jungkook didn't say anything and just made Wine wear the clothes and miracle. Wine just kept admiring him, which made Jungkook shrimp after seeing his baby lost in him. Done. Now come, let's get rest. During this, he picked Wine in bridal style and head to his room. I can use my room. No, you are gonna use my room, which is our room from today. Wine signed and let him do whatever he wanted. Like this, 2 days passed, and Wine was always locked up in room because she thought that this marriage is happening because Jungkook framed all those situations in front of their parents, and those situations were all lie, which was eating her up from inside. She wanted to confess to her mom and dad, and then wanted to start a fresh beginning with Jungkook, but she wasn't getting the courage to face her parents, and also, even though she didn't do anything, she was thinking that she was at fault too. Vine was sitting on Jungkook's bed and thinking deeply. Tomorrow is their wedding, and she was so stressed about the situation which lead them to marry. Vine to herself, would mom and dad have accepted the relationship if they didn't see us in that situation? What will happen if all this lie came out one day? Vine grabbed her hair in frustration, and at that time the door opened and Jungkook's mom came inside and sat next to Vine. Baby, she called Wine and she looked up. Yes, mom. Jungkook's mom signed. Are you mad at Jungkook? No, mom. Why are you avoiding him? He is hurt by your behavior. Mom, that is it because of all the situation that we saw you both? Wine looked at Jungkook's mom with wide eyes. Mom, you how? Jungkook mom chuckled. I am mom and raised two kids, you and Jungkook. So a slightest change in both of your voice, I can find out the reason. And what do you think? For how long will you keep your feelings to yourself? Wine wide eyes, mom. I know you love Jungkook, but sacrificing your love for us because we raised you and you thought that we won't accept that. Trust me, baby, me and your dad have already planned to make you both marry each other when you both were kids, but we didn't disclose it because we wanted you both to love each other willingly and not just because we arranged you both. Wine surprise and teary eyes, but Jungkook mom chuckled. Well, he is Appa's best friend's son. He was interested in you, but we rejected him by saying that we both already arranged you both. But that day, sorry, we both played to know how long we'll react, and you surprised us and you made us a proud parent by agreeing to date Jack and forget your feelings for Jungkook because you believe us, and that made us shocked. He proved us that he is born to be a mafia king. Literally, he showed us that he can go to any extent to get his love. She even take us to your bedroom. Jungkook's mom shook her head in disbelief and Wine chuckled with teary eyes. I'm sorry, mom. I failed to be a good daughter and fall in love with my brother. Wine looked down in. He isn't your biological brother, dear, and also you shouldn't be sorry to us. Rather, we should thank you for proving to us that we raised our kid nicely and properly. If you should say sorry, then it's Jungkook because you hide your feelings from him. He have all right to know your feelings, and he is to just listen the three words from you. I know, and as now I got your approval and also all the burden removed from my heart, so tomorrow I will confess him. Oh, wedding, right? Wine blushed. Wine walked down the aisle holding her dad's hand, and Jungkook was mesmerized seeing his love in wedding dress looking gorgeous, and there was a sparkle in her eyes which other than sadness all these days. Jungkook carefully placed Wine on bed and then his eyes fall on her lips which he wanted to so bad from wedding time but he didn't and just her forehead in wedding. Wine understood what Jungkook wanted and there appears a sweet smile on Wine's lips which made Jungkook to lean forward but Wine stopped him. Cook, I want to say something. Say baby. He attached their forehead together. Can we go to your farmhouse, please? Jungkook chuckled, seeing his baby's puppy eyes. You don't have to be this much cute, and yeah, we can go. You wanna go in this wedding dress? Wine nodded her head in yes, and Jungkook peeked her forehead before taking her again in bridal style to car. Why you wanted to come here? That day we didn't complete our conversation. Jungkook frowned. Cook, I love you from childhood, but didn't confess my feeling because I thought our parents will be against our relationship and they will think that I betrayed them, so I hide my feelings. And about Jack, I wasn't really knowing that dad and mom arranged a date. I only got to know on the party date, and you know what he is was all acting of our parent. Wine explained everything to Jungkook and he wasn't surprised and didn't affect him because all he wanted was Wine and now she is his wife. I love you, baby. Wine blushed. I love you too. That's Edward. Jungkook waited for these three words, so he pulled Wine and her passionately, and Wine too replied back. Cook, what would you have happened if Jack wouldn't have spent time with me that day? Ryan thought that Jungkook did it because he was jealous of Jack. Jungkook chuckled. Actually, that day was meant to happen that because I have already planned to create that fake situation just because that Jack came in between, that's all. Ryan nodded her head, but she soon gasped when Jungkook picked her up and threw her on bed. Cook, that day I didn't do anything to you, but today as you are mine and confessed your feelings, so I will repeat the words which I said that day when you were asleep. Wine frown. You are so gorgeous, babe, but you will look more beautiful with my baby in your Jungkook shrimp and above a blushing Wine. Can I, baby? Jungkook asked for permission, and Wine nodded her head, and that's it. They create the end. Thanks for watching. Bye.